internet. You are unmuted, so don't say anything too stupid.
Oh.
Going there. Hi, we have Trickster on
what
voice.
I say?
Because why not?
I mean,
I'm
I
here.
could be on voice.
Well, I mean, you are on voice.
Sure. I mean,
So.
I'm not on a voice. A voice is not a physical thing, John.
You know what I mean. I'm tired. I've had a bit of a rough week for reasons that I can't really get into. At least not right now. So, there's that. There's
Do
some.
I know the reasons?
You might know some of them, but not all of them.
Well,
There's
you
a
say
couple.
okay.
There's a couple things. One is personal and private, so it's not going to be discussed on stream. The other is also slightly personal, but private for a different reason. Namely, the fact that no one other than us knows yet. So, like, at all. So, and I have been asked to keep that private until such a time as I am told that I can discuss it. So, it's not going to be discussed yet. I don't even know if I can tell you yet, Trickster, so, even in PM. I have gotten cleared for Chris, but to be not that Chris. The Chris with the K. The one who's a mod. The one who's the only actual mod who occasionally shows up.
Something you can't even... Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know.
I don't know. You don't know about it at all.
I don't?
No. The stuff
So it's not involving the thing I'm thinking of.
That's the other thing. The supremely personal and private thing is the thing you're thinking of. The other thing you know nothing about. The only person outside of me and my family that I know of who knows anything about it, in terms of my internet friends, is Chris, and that was a really easy thing to clear with my parents, considering the whole... I have literally been friends with Chris for 5 years. Through the internet.
True.
Like... Even if I've never met him in real life, I have been friends with him and we have done dumb things on the internet together for 5 years. Possibly more. Since literally before Guatemala. I'm not actually kidding. It has been a ridiculously long amount of time. And he is awesome, and that's a thing. We're gonna keep the music running. As we play Luxor 2. Hello, game. We have the game here. We're gonna continue discussing random things as I play the game.
Yep.
Because that's the best way I feel to do this kind of thing. Hello, Pac-Man. This is a very interesting
Pac-Man.
song. Apparently, it's Pac-Man.
It really is. I don't remember the song from Pac-Man.
Well, it's a remix, so there's that. But
I know, John.
okay. Yes, I would like to continue saved game. Thank you for asking. This is one of the reasons I love PC games. Even like old crappy casual PC games have music volume and sound effects volume as separate. So I can, like, turn off the in-game music without losing any and all sound cues. Which is really nice, because a lot of those sound cues are really nice. And, like, useful. For being good
And
at
in some
the game.
cases, it's satisfying.
That too.
You ever play a game where just, like, it's a really satisfying moment?
Sometimes. How have I not dropped frames? What is actually happening? That's super weird. Dropping frames at this, like, by this point is almost mandatory because of the whole, Discord self-promo thing. Half the time, Discord is loading those channels, like, all the way back, or as far back as it usually goes, as I'm clicking on them. So it's just a lot of, you know, lag. Causing the stream to, like, drop frames on the starting soon screen. Which is unfortunate, but whatever.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Discord is lagging, which is always a great sign. I can't tell if it's lagging internet-wise, or if it's lagging, like, CPU-wise. I'm guessing CPU. Oh, you know what? I know why.
I mean, Discord is Discord.
I did that one thing that I always say not to do. I minimized Discord.
I don't know how that has such an impact on.
When I'm maxing out my CPU as it is, anything... It actually changes how Discord is seen in terms of, like, priority. It sets it to minimum. Which means that any instance where I'm running out of CPU, Discord basically gets set to the bottom of the queue. Compared to everything else. Which, while I get why they do it, is not entirely the thing that I want it to do. Oh, there's the Pac-Man parts. Hello, Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I hear you now. In the Pac-Man song. What a stunning turn of events.
In the Pac-Man. My favorite song.
Well, no, I mean, like, in a song with the that's supposed to be from Pac-Man.
Yeah.
But, okay, thanks. Oh my gosh. Game! I can feel the lag. What is wrong with you today? This is insane. It was driving me nuts. Can you stop lagging? Please. I can feel the game stuttering. You are a crappy game from ages ago. Can you not be stuttering, please?
I mean, you're not wrong.
On the other hand, it's a game well coded enough that it runs on this random resolution without actually whining at all, which, like, Overwatch complained about this resolution, I think. I don't remember for sure.
Well,
which
I feel like a lot of modern games do have weird situations.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but, like, this was a game from 2006, and it runs fine on my 1080p laptop, and on this is a 5:4 monitor, like, aspect ratio wise, which is, like, the weirdest ratio ever. Usually you get 4:3 or 16:9. Hello, Cam. How are you today?
Yeah. Oh God. It's Cam.
You know, I get being fun to make fun of someone, but sometimes you go nuts with that. I'm pretty good. I've had a bit of a roller coaster of a week, but other than that, I'm doing good, and it's good to be back. I took the entire week off due to said roller coaster of a week. But
wow, Cam.
It is good to be back. Well, I mean,
that's the one who hit me earlier.
Yeah, to be fair, part of me saying that is due to not, like, knowing anything about what happens in real life, making things
No, he never
weird.
hit me earlier. I was just being annoying.
You were just being annoying. You know what I just realized? Give me a second. Give me a second.
What?
I think the now playing thing is slightly too far over. Okay, now it's better.
Cam's not wrong. You don't want to know.
Yeah, fair enough. The now playing thing was like a pixel or two over the top of the game instead of being directly aligned with where the camera ended. And so I'm just like, wait a second. Let's go fix that, because it's annoying. It annoys me just seeing it slightly off. It's just like, but why? Did I hear people get home? Oh no, this stage! Literally my nemesis, according to the game. And it's not wrong. The game has a tracker of which level you are the worst at that it shows in the stats. And this is the one listed for me. And it's, like, super right in terms of me being the worst at this one out of all the levels, so I can't really be mad about that. Oh, okay, thanks. I disagree.
Also, hold on, Cam, why'd you call me Trickster? You know my name!
It's probably because he's trying to be polite in terms of, like, calling you on the internet by your internet name. But
like,
I
don't even have Chris do that. And I know Chris way, like, less than Cameron.
I mean, does he know that? Because he doesn't have access to those chats, so I don't know how he would know what you're talking about.
No, but I'm like, it wasn't to him. I was just saying.
I'm just finding it funny that you're acting like he should know this, and I'm just like, but how would he know that?
I mean, he should.
Well, I mean, and I know you fairly well, and I still don't use your real name. Although
yeah,
part of that is
like,
I got used to saying Trickster, and so I just say Trickster all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of annoys me sometimes.
Why? If you had a problem with using that name, there's this glorious concept called not using it as a username.
No, it's more like I know you well enough.
Yeah, I guess I know.
Yeah, I get that. Cam,
yeah, I agreed. I also get that.
But also,
I have concerns. I have concerns. I have sincere concerns. Can you? Oh, okay, game. Nope. Somehow I'm not dead. Okay. I am confused. I have confusion as to how I am alive and why the game is not considering me dead yet, because by all intents and purposes, I totally should be. Game. Can you give me a color that might be useful? Don't mind me panicking.
Project Echo on, but I'm not even doing anything with it right now.
Yeah, that was part of the problem with the coding stream. Was I did not get as much coding as I could have done. On the other hand, I actually worked on the coding, which is progress from most other times, so I don't know. However small amount, it was actually work and progress completed, so I guess I can't diss it too much.
All I'm saying is I'm glad I have 3 people that are competent in coding. One of them being a programmer, except he's more.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of
telling me.
I have. What do I have that I've made? Cypher is half done. Oh, Twitch Clips downloader is done and like works. It's not where I want it to be. I want it to be better and stuff, but it exists and functions, so, you know. And, like, is available for download on johnluggy.com. Casual plug.
Also...
Casual plug on my own channel, I might add.
Nice. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not talking websites, Cam. Websites are a completely different thing that barely qualify as code unless you're deep in JavaScript. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I would barely qualify that as code unless you're
the same
like.
Class as me.
Yeah.
He took the web page design class I am, which is simply copy and paste things out of a book. Like, just copy the things out of the book and type it up.
Ah, rip. Okay. Bye-bye! That's one death. This is going well. This is the second level.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Cam, HTML by definition is hypertext. Wait, hypertext markup language. A markup language is not code. by very definition of the word markup language. Not to say that it's not good to know, because, yeah, it's a basic component of the internet, obviously. It's good to know, but it ain't got nothing on, like, Python or even JavaScript, which I utterly despise for multiple reasons, but...
I, honestly, from the little bit of coding I have done in Node.js, I honestly could say I think Python is great. I like Python a lot.
Well,
So
not even...
similar.
I'm not even talking Node.js, which is its own pile of... whatever you want to call it. Yeah, okay. That's closer, fair enough. I personally dislike JavaScript a lot, mainly because I feel that, most places that, like, okay. I'm mostly referring to JavaScript that would be in a website, like, that runs in a browser and affects a website. The stuff that runs JavaScript in a browser is the most inefficient thing ever. There is a reason Chrome is made fun of constantly for hogging RAM. That's the JavaScript engine that's taking all of the RAM ever. That is also something known as ridiculous. Yeah, basically. A lot of the things that read and, like, run JavaScript code are just ridiculously bloated and terrible, partly because it's how JavaScript has to be. And yes, you could say a lot of the same things about Python, but it's to a much lesser extent. Cypher is a ridiculous mess of code that, like, probably is inefficient as heck because I haven't, like, gotten to efficiency, and it takes as far as I've checked, and I've, like, occasionally looked into how well or terribly it runs. Cypher is the bot I'm working on, by the way, for those who didn't know. If I remember correctly, you open, like, one tab in Chrome, and it still uses more than Cypher running on Discord, Telegram, and 2 different IRC networks. Basically 4 different connections to chat rooms. And it still uses less than... And that's not anything on my... That's not anything on my, like, code being good. It's not anything on my... I think you're thinking of Echo. He's working on Echo, I'm working on Cypher. And
I barely even mentioned Echo today.
Cypher's its own huge mess of a project, because the goal of Cypher is you can write a command and it will work on more than just one chat service. That's the point of it.
I know what Camp's talking about.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned how I said I didn't do anything yesterday on Echo at all, and I said I feel like John with Cypher.
Oh, right, yeah, that.
I was hoping to get a response out of you.
Yeah. I was not pleased about that comment. I'll be honest, I wasn't. I just don't think I bothered to respond.
You didn't.
Probably because I was too busy trying not to punch something, because not getting progress on Cypher is not fun.
I mean...
I hate the fact that I have focus issues and thus can never get anything done ever.
I mean, I'm there with you too, I have focus issues.
But, like, it frustrates me to a significant degree, and it's actually, that kind of thing is the reason I'm not playing Mario 100% or anything like that today. It's just, I don't want to be... I want to have a bit where I'm just chill and not super frustrated at life and everything. Yeah, I know it takes
fair
time. The problem with me is I know it takes time. It's just I also know that if I could focus on it for more than 5 minutes in a single day, it would have been done by now. Because I know I can do it in a much more timely manner. Like Mario Weekend Highlights is another good example of this. Mario Wii Highlights took like a month or two for me to actually get out. Approximately like a day or two in terms of like work hours. I think it was maybe 3 days of working when I like wasn't streaming or whatever. Of that was actually spent on editing. Maybe 4. It was not a super long editing process. It was just I couldn't focus on it for long enough to get it done for most of the month. What? Oh, did you get disconnected? What? I got What?
What?
Discord, you are drunk today. Apparently, I went AFK.
Yes,
somehow.
You did. I got confused. I looked at it. I was like, oh, did I get kicked from the thing again? Oh, well, I'll just have John throw me in. I look and I see you're in AFK. I was like, wait, what?
Does it not like me being in
want me
Luxor?
to go to AFK?
What's the problem? Okay. Thank you for the... What? Did I just get raided? I must have. I did.
Yeah, you just got raided.
Thank you, Fenrold, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I heard the alert, and I'm like, wait, that has to be a raid, because that's the only thing that alert runs on right now. Because I haven't, like, set it back up yet. Hi! We're, like, chilling, and I'm playing a crappy casual game. Because I can. Thank you for the oof. Thank you for the oof bit.
Yes.
And we're just, like, hanging out and chatting, and... Well, I play a random casual game from 2006. Pretty good! It's good to be back into streaming. I took a bit of a week off for some personal reasons that we might get into at least part of them eventually, but not right now, for multiple reasons. But yeah, we're just hanging out. I play all kinds of things, not just random casual games.
I mean...
Thank you for the raid. Well, I mean, I've been playing Mario Wii, and we finished Ocarina. I need to, like, actually make the list of things I want to play and things I've already played, because I still haven't done that.
Yeah, that...
I am the most professional person
like,
ever. You've said that you've been getting to that point for, like, months. You haven't done it either. This is,
I haven't done it because I don't know what games you want to play.
Thanks. I don't believe you, by the way, but okay. Okay.
I don't know what games you want to play.
This is a really random chill. This is an even more chill than normal remix. Hello, OC Remix being really chill. Thanks for that, I guess.
Now that you said that, it's gonna be some final boss theme.
I mean, I would be fine with that too, so I can't really do that.
I would too.
Yeah, what else have I been doing? Oh, Underground 2, which is kind of a chill game too, or at least we've been treating it as kind of a chill game. Except for the races.
I would consider that a 50-50.
Yeah, it depends on if I'm raging at the current race or not. Is whether or not
I was about to say, it depends on if I'm spamming bad jokes.
That too. That also is related to whether or not it is considered chill, but I was thinking it might be more related to the whole me being super frustrated. Thank you for the oof bit cam. I am thinking about raising the oof bit to approximately an oof 5 bits
I will not be outdone by Cam.
You for the oof bit again. Just because.
So can I.
Here we go.
Damn, I can do that bits too.
We're doing this. But I'm thinking of making the oof bit be an oof 5 bits. Thank you for the 9 bits? That's a random number. Thanks for the 9 bits, Cam. We're apparently bit warring now. What is this? I hear birds, and I'm concerned about what this remix is becoming. Ugh. You know, this kind of mess is what I want my normal streams to be like. But it seems they just don't anymore, and it's kind of sad. Because this kind of, like, there's a reason the...
Oh, God. I just got 25 bits from one ad bit.
Good job. Rip Cam's chances of winning this war.
I know.
I mean, you could have kept him in suspense, but you had to say it in the voice chat.
I could have.
I feel like that would have been more fun, but whatever. But there's a reason my go live notification thing is come hang out and join the shenanigans. It's because I want it to be crazy. The crazy is the fun part. Like, the most fun thing about this. And so it's kind of sad when it isn't crazy. We focused too much on Ocarina the last time when we were doing Ocarina coming. That's part of the problem. We were too busy trying to, like, do the game to do any amount of craziness, which was sad and unfortunate. Uh-oh. Cam will now not be outdone. I am concerned.
I know.
Also 9. Bringing it up to 11. I'm surprised you didn't... Oh my gosh. I can feel the game stuttering slightly more. The bit cup. The bit cup is filling.
Oh my god.
Let the stutter
Cam,
commence as the bit cup fills.
Wait, Cam, were you here when I caused John's stream to slow down a lot? Caused the game to slow down a lot?
This is the thing about the Streamlabs bit cup. And this is another reason I make fun of, like, JavaScript, is JavaScript and graphics is the reason the bit cup is so bad. It's not even, like, completely Streamlabs' fault. It's just JavaScript is optimized not at all, basically. And so it's the reason the bit cup lags. Basically...
Yeah...
the bit cup is run in a browser. So it's run in, like, Chrome. And it's rendering each individual bit in that bit cup over, I have to point the correct direction, over there, is, like, running as a GIF. An animated GIF separately. So it takes an absolutely obscene amount of CPU. As in... Why don't I just open Task Manager? Game, you can pause, that's fine. That's on the wrong monitor. Can I get that on the right monitor, please? There we go. I'm using 88% CPU right now, total. The stream is using 12% CPU. And the bit cup is using 8. 12 is like OBS, not including the bit cup. Why is Chrome lagging so hard? That's probably why we're having problems. Thank you for the 4 bits.
Yep.
The bit war continues. What happens if I do this? Will that kill my chat? No, it won't. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know what that did, and I probably should be more concerned about it, but I don't care. One of Chrome's several processes was taking like 10% CPU, and I'm just like, but I don't care. I don't want that because it's lagging the game and everything else. Oh, great. 10 bits! Thank you for the 10 bits, Cam, bringing your total up to 20. Welcome back to the #1 spot. And welcome back to yet another 10 bits in the bit cup. Thank you for the 6 bits, bringing it up to 21. Rip Cam. Because that is apparently all he can do. I'd like to remind people And this is probably also a limited time, because I am planning on changing the amount of the other alert. The Now You Die alert, which has been set off a few times. I wanted to make sure people were able to set it off a few times at the lower amount before I changed it, if I was going to increase it at all. Because it seemed like kind of a jerk to be like, haha, there's a new alert for 50 bits! And then, like, the next day... LOL, just kidding, it's $5. Okay.
I'm back for this phone call.
It just seemed like a total jerk thing to do. It'd be just... LOL, JK! It's $5 now. Or $2, or however many I end up. Thank you for the... That was a 19 bits. Bringing it up to 40. I'm trying to play the game here, and y'all are having a bit war, and I'm just like... But... game. Although this is the point of chill stream, is not caring as much about the game. So I'm not all that upset. Just like, it's half the fun, it's half the point. Oh no. Cam has an alternate account. I feel like I should point out that you should be careful with doing ad bits on an alternate account, because you can get banned for that. Check the bits acceptable use policy for more details on why that's not okay. Because I don't remember exactly what the bits acceptable use policy says on the subject, but I know it says something about it, so I'm gonna redirect you there. Because that's the easiest way for me to deal with it. Wait. What am I about to say? Oh, I feel like I should point out tomorrow will be a day off. I will be going up to the capital of Guatemala, which is a 3.5-hour drive each way. We're going to drop a couple of friends off at the airport and, like, pick someone up. Pick someone up from the capital. I don't think from the airport, but just from the capital. And a couple other things like that. And also get some shopping in, because a lot of things are much less expensive in the capital than they are here. Either that or not available at all here. In the town that I live. The capital is basically welcome back to the States. That's how the capital works here. So, there's that. So yeah, that will be happening tomorrow, and so I will be in a van until, like... I will be in a van from, like, 6 a.m. to, like, 6 p.m. or something like that. So... I mean, I already, mentioned that I live in Guatemala, and I don't think I've hidden what village I live in, although I'm going to make you figure it out yourself anyway. Or what town. Technically it's not a village, it's a town. Okay. The game is lagging so hard. I need to go figure out if I can make it any better again. Hi, welcome back.
I know where John lives. Actually, I don't know where John lives, but...
I think he's talking exact. More than just Guatemala.
Yeah.
He's talking where in
I know you live in
Guatemala, I believe is what he is referring to in the...
you live in that one location?
Yep. Speaking of,
like,
kind of boss music, there's our much less chill kind of boss music you were waiting for. Not that I really have a problem with
this song makes me want to... Hold on. This song is making me want to play Kingdom Hearts again, because I beat Kingdom Hearts 1. I skipped the second game you're supposed to play.
Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't like it.
Jacob didn't like it either. He skipped it too. He
really?
was just like, yeah, he was just like, nah, man, we are not. He tried it twice, like, and restarted and started over and was like, let's try this again, and then was like, nah, man. I'm getting too annoyed at this game, so it just didn't happen.
I made it through the first few worlds and I was like, it's not now.
Yeah.
And then I
don't even
watched
know if Jacob got that
358 Days.
Yeah. Let's not
And now
do
I'm on Kingdom Hearts
spoilers
2.
for any games. Just pointing that out.
I'm not.
I knew you weren't, but I was just like setting that in chat as well, just as a general for the moment.
Yeah.
I have not played any of them, although I have watched Jacob play Kingdom Hearts 3, and that, despite not having played any of the other games, was an experience. Holy heck, that was amazing. That was, speaking of things that are not amazing, that abysmal performance on this bonus level right now, just on the first 2 chains.
I'm on Kingdom Hearts 2 now, and I started it, but I have not finished it because I think I burnt myself out, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's one of the reasons I've been...
Well...
That's another reason I've been so, like, not really concerned about taking breaks, is I don't want to burn myself out on this. Is this an actual Kingdom Hearts song?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds... No, it's Mega Man 6.
No, it's Mega Man.
It seems like it's Mega Man in the style of Kingdom Hearts, and that's kind of amazing, just as a concept.
Yeah.
I'm so, like, fine with that. That's one of the things about Kingdom Hearts 3 that I noticed when Jacob was playing it. The music was just always good. There was not much bad music in that whole game. Which is saying something, because that was a large game with a lot of music.
Yeah. I play a lot of games that have, that are really long, that have, like, all good music.
Yeah. That's one of the things. I'm with Jacob on that front. Like, the music. The music, a lot of the time, my overall score on a game will be like, how is the music? Everything else doesn't matter as much. The music is the first question. Which is somewhat ridiculous, but I've always been a music nut, though.
I think for me, it's like music second. And like the way the game looks first.
Yeah. I can't do that on a lot of games because they're too old.
Well, let me rephrase what I'm meaning by that.
And so like a Game Boy game.
I judge the game on its looks from the time.
Okay, that's a bit of a different question.
And also, I mean, I recently played through Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania, and
I'm not saying looks
honestly,
don't matter. I'm just
beautiful.
saying I've always been a music nut, so music is the first thing I think of.
I'm a
Especially
video game
with
music nut, but not another type of music nut. I love video game music. I don't listen to regular music.
That's fair enough. That's not how I am, but it's fair enough.
I'm saying that because I actually was not into music for a little while, and then my girlfriend, who is a music nut, sat me through and played every single genre of music.
That's amusing.
To figure out what I like.
But I feel like part of that for me is probably related to the fact that for a lot of reasons I haven't been playing games much before I started streaming. And even then I don't play much off stream.
Yeah.
Like I really don't. Especially not things that you'd consider like real games. Like
Yeah.
Cards Against
I think the most
Humanity
you
or
do.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most you do is like occasionally, which has only happened once. Occasionally, you'll hop in with like me and Chris.
Like basically off-screen game night, off-stream game night, or off-recorded, not recorded game night.
Yeah, I want
That's
to.
essentially what
I want to
it is.
do that off recording more, because like
Yeah, agreed.
your
I'm
motivation
not-
for
I'm not
game night's a
disagreeing.
little weird.
What do you mean my motivation
For like
for
stream
game nights?
purposes. Like
Why?
for stream purposes, it's like you're worn out from streaming.
Yeah, sometimes.
You don't want to stream again like that day.
Yeah, that's a thing sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't
It's like
say
a
it's
pressure.
all the time, but yeah.
Plus, if we do it off stream, there's no restrictions to anything that gets said.
Well, I mean, I thought we'd already decided that game night was an immediate non-PG after the last one.
We try. Hey, you have to give us some props.
We try disconnect. Amazing. Um. Good job.
Yes, I know.
At some point, I will actually bother making a COCOM role that like gives you access to the channel that I don't have to do that ever again. But I haven't done it yet, so. Okay. Apparently, I'm making it now. Good job. Speaking of which.
Now there's a phone call. Now there's a phone call.
Did you intentionally leave?
Hold on.
Or was it? Oh,
No.
it was a phone call on your phone. Why don't I just take a second and it's a roll that does nothing. COCOM. Like it literally gives no permissions at all. It's just a flag, so I can streaming permissions add COCOM speak or no connect. What do I have overridden? Connect? Yeah. Save. Roles. COCOM. COCOM! And let me do that for the other channel quick. Keep scrolling to the... Okay, so. This is some fun Mario music. Okay. Let's just... Hi. Welcome back.
Hi, I think we're fine.
You can rejoin the call whenever you need now.
Oh. You
I
casually
took-
just-
I took the time to go and make the roll because I was tired of pausing the game to deal with it. So,
Fair enough.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the raid. I hope you enjoyed all the usual jazz. Oh, that's cool.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think you said that as you were ending the stream. As though
No.
you were ending the stream.
But I'm not. Well, I mean, you could probably get that I will. I should probably turn on auto-normalization for this music, because it seems like this song is really loud. Welcome back, Cam. I wouldn't have guessed that you're back by the fact that you're saying stuff. Again.
Man, I did not know Cam existed anymore. I thought he was dead.
That too. It is indeed decently loud, I know, right? I just don't, like, know what to do about that right now. Hello, could I have a red, please? Thank you. So that I can get that red out from being, you know, in the end. I just want to move it back slightly. The game is... let's not. Let's just not. That would be really great. The thing
But Cam, you can't listen to our teacher teaching us how to use a credit card.
Really? You're getting taught how to use a credit card? It's actually... I don't know
Well,
whether to think that it's really
have
dumb
a-
or really great. Because
It's actually really great, to be honest.
That's fair enough.
I think
because
Cam
it's
can
not-
agree with me. It's like an actual life lesson class.
Yeah, which is, important.
I don't listen, but it's a life lesson class. It explains how to not go into debt.
Oh yeah, that's also helpful. There's a reason I don't really have plans to get a credit card. I just plan to get a debit card that links into my actual bank account. because then I don't have to care about stuff like that. Because I believe it's accepted basically anywhere credit cards are. Except it takes the money instantly instead of being credit.
Yeah, but with a credit card, you're more likely to get like houses and cars and stuff. Because for certain vehicles, you're gonna need like X amount of credit.
I know that. It's just
which caused the problem because my dad had no credit when trying to go get this car.
I mean, on the other hand, there is this concept called if you have enough money in a bank account or in cash, you don't have to care about credit because they won't care. You can just buy the car because you have the cash for them.
Yeah, Cam's right.
I mean, yes, it's dependent on your credit score if you are getting a loan. If you are paying all of it in cash at the counter,
you're gonna pay over $10,000 right now in down payment to get this car. Okay.
Okay, two things. Number one, if it's not a loan and I'm paying for the entire car in cash, then it's not a down payment. Because by definition...
Cam will.
But, like, Mom and Dad didn't have to really care about that. When they bought their car, they had all of the money to pay for the entire car, no car payment, no loan, no nothing. In hand when they went to buy the car. Our Prius in the States. This was not a problem. Like, they did not care about your credit at that point. Because they had their money. And that's why they care about credit. The point of credit is knowing if they will get their money back.
True.
From the loan.
Not wrong in that.
If you are handing them all of the money up front, they're not going to worry about that because you are handing them all of the money up front.
And Cam wants to come to your house and murder you.
Minnesota. That's all you're getting. Oh, I'm not going to go more in depth than that because I don't feel like I need to. Side note, thank everybody for the bits. Are you guys done? Are you guys done? Because if you are, I will points add. Oh, now it disappeared.
I mean, I got rid of all my bits.
Okay. Then I will points add.
I think all my bits are gone. Let me try to add. Let me see if I can get more add bits.
Well, I'm still gonna add it right now for now because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
10.
Hey, more add bits.
Boop. Really? You're not getting more points right now. I was only doing it because.
I know.
Hello. Okay. I was only doing it because I was
saving up right now, bud.
Saving the game anyway. And like going back to the menu to reload.
I just
because
needed to show the male dominance between me and Cam.
Oh, that's amusing. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. But what was I saying? Oh, I was just doing it now.
Not that far away.
Because I have to quit back to the main menu to be able to save the game fully. And I've gotten burned by forgetting to do that and then power outage. Because it doesn't save between levels. What? How did I make that shot? I didn't even know there was a shot to be made. Okay, sure. This makes sense. It was like the luckiest shot ever.
Doesn't matter if it's not in walking distance. You just swim across the lake. I don't know which lake that is. Swim across the Great Lake, go to Wisconsin.
Isn't it Michigan? Or is it Lake Superior? I don't remember. I'm the worst at those.
I know me and Cam, we live on the beaches, which have Erie, which is...
Yeah, I don't
Erie's the
think
worst of the Great Lakes.
I don't think it's
Erie.
Erie.
Not Erie. It's,
Yeah, I don't think Erie is the one.
It's the one directly on the opposite side.
Yeah, it's the one. It's the one on the west side of Michigan. I just don't remember which one it is. I love how the one person who isn't playing a game can't even bother to Google that. Lake Michigan. I was right!
I'm Googling it right now.
Never mind, Cam beat you to it, so, well, you're useless.
What if he's wrong?
Okay, fair enough. You can check.
Yeah, it's Lake Michigan.
We are the worst sometimes.
What if he was lying?
I doubt he would be lying. I feel like wrong is closer than lying in this instance. It seems like a lot of the time, Cam can be a bit of an idiot, but he's not a jerk. He's just an idiot. And there is a significant difference between those two things.
Yeah.
And yes, you can treat
my dad's account.
Okay. You right. You can take that as a compliment if you so choose. Well, that was fun. Okay. I don't have to catch things. Good, because I don't want to offend you. As much as I like being a bit of a troll. Let's go with a troll. I like that as the term to use in this scenario. I don't want to come off as too much of a jerk. Fair enough, but on the other hand, I would like to remind you that this is the internet, which, while it used to be a place of only trolls and those who can be trolled without ever caring, it now appears to be a place of whining and being offended on behalf of people who aren't, you know, offended, who don't care. But let's not get into that. That's kind of like politicky drama-y, and I don't want to get into that. As much as it's annoying, and I'm not like referencing anyone in particular, I feel like I should point that out. I'm not thinking of anyone specifically in chat or in the community when I say that. I'm not.
It may be PG, but still no.
Oh no. What are you shouting at him for? Do I want to know? I feel like I don't.
Honestly, they would know that you would do it.
Oh no.
Hi,
What is it? Welcome back. I could hear that shouting because you didn't bother muting yourself. Which means that the internet could hear that
I know,
shouting,
I did that on
which is its own funniness.
That's fine.
Well, no, he was shouting at his
was,
dad. You don't want him closer to the mic for that, Cam.
My dad said he wanted to come in here and scream Ninja Tacos, and I said no, and then he said, "But it's PG." I was like, "Yeah."
That would have been funny. I would have
Also,
been
I
fine
got
with
tacos from Taco Bell now.
that. I'm slightly jealous because I don't think I've had Taco Bell in ages. Because whenever I go to a place that has...
My dad's name, we call him Chucky.
Oh, okay. That's a thing. Is it because it's his name, or is
So,
it because it's a nickname?
Well, his name is Charles, but his nickname is Chucky.
Well... I just... It's just usually when we have access to fast food, Taco Bell is not our place of choice. Because Pizza Hut, or Wendy's, or McDonald's, or... I don't know what else. I was trying to... What's up? Quick question.
Pizza Hut. Ugh.
You don't like Pizza Hut?
I've had a few bad experiences.
I feel like that says more about your local Pizza Hut than anything else, but...
I mean, all of our local restaurants are trash. So.
Yeah. Oh. You're right. I totally missed that entire level because the game didn't reload right. The capture broke.
Wow.
And I didn't notice. I'm the best. Thank you for mentioning that. I think we only missed one entire level. Good job.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I figured that by the fact that Cam noticed before you.
I mean, I could have been a jerk and just not said anything.
Yeah, but you just admitted that you weren't, so your point is not valid.
That and also, I mean, I'm a jerk, but I wouldn't do that.
Well, I mean,
I'm a jerk to you specifically.
That's the easiest way to notice that I'm playing the game, and other than like staring intensely at the camera or at the screen next to the camera, is from the sound effects, which yeah, that's how I would have noticed too. I mean, if I was watching, obviously it would be slightly different since I'm, you know, the one streaming, but. This is the other thing about playing a game that's like just there to be gameplay and not like anyone actually caring about it. No one really cares if you forget to click and make sure that the capture is working, because no one cares about Luxor. It's about the chat and the chatting, not the game. And so, like, no one's gonna be all, how dare you, like, mess up something when it says in the description that you are not a professional streamer, so don't expect everything to work correctly. Like, having people flip out over that is not worth it, so. I'm honestly, as a side note, I'm honestly stunned I have not dropped any frames this entire stream. I'm gonna say that and immediately drop all the frames, I bet. Either that or parents are gonna get home.
Actually, you did drop a little bit of frames earlier, like near the start of the stream, but it was like...
Well, no I didn't. I'm staring at the drop frames count. That might have been the game lagging. Or it might have been the game lagging out of OBS. But according to the drop frames counter... Yeah, that too. According to the counter on my screen, I have not dropped any frames. Yeah, I know, right? Jacob's internet is trashier than mine, which is kind of saying things. I mean...
Trashier than mine.
Well, it depends on what you're gauging the trashiness by, because yours is somewhat inconsistent on a regular basis. His is randomly inconsistent at random times with no warning. And mine is fairly consistent, I just don't get much out of it, period. Like speed. Everything is slow as molasses. But it appears to at least somewhat be consistent in terms of staying the same speed, which is, you know, helpful. Because for the most part, provided I don't have anything else trying to talk to the internet than my stream stuff, the stream doesn't drop frames. What is this remix? I'm slightly interested because it's like really calm and I like that right now. There are some times where I want things to, where I try to make things be way more energetic than I am. Which, like, I feel like it comes off as fake, especially looking back on it. It comes off as super fake and probably drives people away. Because who wants to watch fake cheerfulness? I don't want to watch fake cheerfulness. Like, the only thing worse than Jacob being really, really annoyed at a game when he's streaming, in terms of, like, my viewing experience, is Jacob being really annoyed with a game and pretending to not be annoyed with the game. If you can find some, at some point, if you can find some death metal in the OC Remix catalog, Overclock Remix, there's a link to them in the info. I finally bothered putting a link to them in the video info. Either that or exclamation mark song, which will give you both a link to their website and the name of the current song. There might be some death metal somewhere on there. If you can find it, though, I'll play it. I have most of the remixes, like, downloaded locally and ready to roll. I might have missed a couple. I might have some that I need to pick up. That's unfortunate. I don't think it's sorted by genre, though. I don't really think they have it organized like that, so it would be more of a pain to find, but I don't know.
Well, look, when I have access to the VC, I'm not getting disconnected.
I feel like it might be you are still getting momentarily disconnected. It's just Discord, when you get disconnected, I think it's not letting you back in the room because it's disconnecting and reconnecting, would be my guess. And since you have access, it's not kicking you from the room when you try to reconnect, would be my guess. I'm not certain of that, obviously. This is very much speculation in every sense of the word. But that would be my guess.
Well, I said that because I just had a little, like, dip of disconnection.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's not disconnecting, but it RTCs me really quickly. But it's done that before. Well, I was in it.
Weird. I don't know.
So
I think this will just be better for... And how I'll probably do it is I'll, like, remove the role for, like, when you're not co-coming, so that you can't barge in. You still have to do the usual, like, asking. It's just instead of the result of that asking me being me dragging you in, it will be me assigning you the role and telling you to move yourself. To actually do something.
God, Trickster, stop being lazy.
Yeah, basically.
I feel like you're around here.
Well, I mean, the only reason it could be considered lazy right now is because you don't have access to it. You literally can't. But now that you can, I'm gonna make you actually do it, because I can. And I want to. And it means slightly less stuff that I have to worry about. Or if, like today, I knew you were co-comming, I'd just assign you the role before you even got in. And then just, like...
Yeah, usually me co-comming, usually you have like an hour or two advance.
Wow. Yeah, I know.
I like to make sure.
The problem with this is most of that I don't feel like setting up said bot. Especially with Cypher in the works, which I would probably move most of that to Cypher once it's, done. Or at least in a semi-functional state, because what I plan with Cypher is to make it the best it can be in terms of ease of coding new plugins. Which means it would be really easy to get it to do exactly what I want to do, instead of, like, kind of what I want to do, but kind of not, because that's how the other bot works, and I can't change that. You know? That's what, like, frustrates me, is when I run into something where it's like, there is no reason that this is not possible, other than somebody didn't feel like making it possible. And there's no way for me to make it possible without, like, a boatload of workaround stuff that's, like, really ugly code, because it should be easy to do and streamlined, but it's not. So I have to do, like, 20 other things in my I missed literally every gem right there. Good job, me. I have to do like 20 other things that should be handled for me just because somebody else was like, nah, we don't need to do that. Why would we do that? It would only make coding things, anybody else's lives, really easy and nice. Why would we ever do that? When we could just not. And it would be terrible.
John, admit it, you just want to create the ultimate bot.
I mean, it's kind of what the point of Cypher has been the entire time.
I know.
The best part about Cypher is that, like, right now I'm coding for Discord IRC, which is an old school chat, and Telegram. Although part of the main reason IRC is still on that list, despite the fact that I've basically moved on from IRC, is Twitch chat is based on IRC. And so adapting an IRC backend to be able to like do the Twitch specific stuff that it needs to be able to do is all of the what? Oh, role stuff? Nah, that's fine. I can handle them. I'm just a bit lazy.
Also, he's not just gonna give you access to his bot.
Well, that, and I'm not just gonna give you access to messing with roles. Because there's no real good way to allow you to assign roles without allowing you to edit roles, if I remember correctly. Which, that is two completely different. Yeah, I know. I know what you meant. Trickster's just being a derpity-derp. This is also known as It's a Normal Day in the Neighborhood.
Was that an insult, John?
I was just pointing out that you are usually a derpity-derp, which, unless my memory is failing right, is not an inaccurate statement.
Your memory is really hard failing you, not failing me.
Yeah, exactly. It's the truth. Thank you for backing me up here, Karen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a vampire.
What? What?
I don't know what
Did
you're talking about. I'm a vampire.
Are you just suddenly, like, twilighting on us? Please don't be. I don't know why you said vampire.
No, real vampire, like Dracula.
Oh, okay.
No.
Basically, you're turning into Alucard for no apparent reason. Lovely. I mean, you already have the sass, to be honest. You do.
Oh, wow.
You have the
very
sass. You have the sass. You just don't have
What's worse is Cameron has never watched that.
You just don't have the
He's never
ridiculously
seen
overpowered powers to go along with the sass.
You're right.
You are apparently not a vampire. You're just as sassy
To be fair,
as one.
one of my D&D characters has a very similar attitude to Alucard.
I wonder why. It's almost like you might have been specking it while you were watching Helsing.
I still think we should do a D&D between me, you, Chris, maybe Hunter.
I don't know if I want to learn how the heck D&D works enough to do a D&D.
It's not that hard.
I know, but I don't want to be all fumbly live on stream.
Listen,
like
Cam's an idiot, and he was like, this game sucks because it's turn-based, but he played Pokemon like every day.
That's funny. I mean, it's possible that your shift key is stuck. That would cause at least one of those things to be occurring. Namely, the...
Oh yeah, Cam's computer broke a long time ago, by the way.
Well, I mean, obviously it's not...
It's crappy, like...
Because, you know...
He's on a laptop.
Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure he still is. Cam, you still on the laptop, or did you move?
I
desktop
love
somehow.
the most overpowered glitch in this game sometimes. Did you see that? Or what did I let you finish talking. How dare I do that? If you shoot like, big lightning blast towards the entrance as it's spawning in balls...
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't actually render, like, how far back. So if you shoot it right at that moment, it...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, amazing. I feel like the USB keyboard might be nice for you if you can't, like, I don't know, get a new computer. This is going so well. There we go. It was a waste of a while.
I mean...
Can I just say this new chair is nice? I'm enjoying having a headrest. That as a concept is really nice.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, did you finally get kicked?
I don't know if I got kicked. It automatically reconnected after a second, so...
Oh, okay, so it was just lag. That was...
Tacos! Ow!
Amazing. Thank you for the ninja tacos!
You said thank you for the ninja tacos.
I
Okay,
am
going upstairs.
amused.
Bye.
Can I... Wait. Hold the phone. Just a second. For one thing, apparently that counts as profanity now. For another, let me just pause the game for a moment, and...
Just imagine what he would say if we were doing a non-PG stream, John.
I know, right? Okay. That's how we spell trickster, right? Am I being an idiot? Lovely. Perfect. Thank you. We good here. That was important enough to pause the game. Dragging you back in is no longer important enough to pause the game, but that was important enough to pause the game for.
Oh my god.
I just felt like that needed to be saved for all eternity.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think
talk about
you...
some of the conversations that my dad has had with my friends, but no.
Yeah, I get why, but that's something PG and... Thank you for the,
Cam knows.
eyeless smiley face, I guess. I don't know what else to call that right now. I have concern. I am concerned. Can I be done with this level, please? I got distracted for a bit, and now I'm gonna die. This is great.
My dad actually scared Cam the first time he came over. That was
amazing. That sounds...
And then he didn't come back. He didn't come back over for 2 years.
That sounds hilarious, actually.
I mean, it's mostly PG, so I can say the story. I'll just cut out the non-PG part.
Then say it. Go.
At this point in time, I wasn't allowed to have any friends that was not my best friend in my house when my dad wasn't home. And Cam had to leave at like 6 or 7, so we were waiting outside. We were just talking and whatnot. And I forgot to shovel the driveway. And my dad had a really, really bad day at work.
Oh no. This is gonna be amazing.
My dad has anger issues.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, come on, game. That's bull.
So...
Sorry.
He came home, obviously really mad, yelled at me, and then basically, in shorthand, said he was going to crack my skull open and run me over 4 times.
Oh.
If I didn't shovel the driveway.
Okay then.
Yup.
Yeah, I can understand why someone would be scared by that. That's not terrifying at all. Heck. That's amusing, Cam. You were having fun with accidental sending of things. Oh. That's what it was. Streamlabs was the thing lagging out earlier. Okay. I didn't even notice. The thing causing Chrome to use a boatload of CPU was Streamlabs in the background. And so I just right-clicked, and I ended that specific process, and I didn't even notice that the Streamlabs tab had crashed. Oh! I wonder if that would make Enter not work. What a stunning turn of events.
Yeah, wow, it's like magic.
I know, right? This is a terrible start already.
My dad and my friend Alex were was the worst combination.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Is it like you and Chris that first time?
That
was ridiculous. And if I don't know, I don't think that VOD is still a thing right now. Otherwise, I would tell Cam that whenever we end, you need to go watch that VOD in its entirety, because it was amazing and stupid all at once. And it's not on YouTube yet, because I still haven't, like... It's somewhat related to the personal issues is not having a decent internet connection. That will be explained more in depth at another date, but basically I still don't have access to an internet connection with an upload speed that would be able to handle uploading more than literally one VOD a day. I'm not actually making a joke. That's what my internet can handle, at least for some of them. Wow. Some of the older ones are that big because they were I had the quality, the bitrate in OBS set way too high. I had it at like 9,000 or something on the recordings, which is just like, okay, that was maybe a bit much. I might have overdone that, but it ended up with like 10 gig. Okay, Cam, think about this for like 5 seconds. The recordings are saved locally. I cannot upload them to get them to you because my upload speed sucks. And I'm not going to like... just like think for 5 seconds, and you might realize why this plan is not going to be all that helpful. Sending them to you via email requires uploading them to some server of some sort. Whether that be the email server, or Google Drive, or anything else, which has the same issue as uploading them directly to YouTube. Holy heck! Boo indeed! Hello, Sal. How are you today?
Wow.
Double raid.
To answer Cam's question, yes, Alex is coming back soon.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Sal. Thank you for the raid. I'm
startled by these raiders.
Raid.
I'm going to hide in my hut now.
No, you're not. The last time we had a raid, you went nuts. So this time, now you're hiding. This makes sense.
Well, I don't have a weapon to fight back against the raiders.
That's probably another emote I should figure out how I'm gonna make. And then, you know, actually make it, because I have a couple. I have a couple of actual emote ideas. I just haven't bothered making them. Hello, welcome Raiders. My name is John, also known as a Little Loggy or a Little Laggy. I play games. We're playing a random casual game with random music because I wanted to do something chill today, so that's what we're doing. Just hanging out with chat, and yeah, Trickster is in voice chat being crazy.
What?
And
I'm
helping
fairly normal compared to normal.
Fair enough. And helping fill in the gaps when I'm too busy focused on actually playing the game to say things. But It's one of the advantages of this game as opposed to like games with actual plot and stuff is it requires a bit less focus from me to be able to hang out with chat and like keep track of chat and
sketching.
Yeah.
What are you sketching? Oh wait, I think I think I know. It's an anime character, and Cam's half decent at sketching, which is impressive. I'm proud of him for actually being a decent something in his life. Oh, it's not that. Oh, well, what are you sketching?
Thank you for casually like insulting Cam a lot in front of the Raiders. That's just funny to me. I'm just amused by that. Just like, welcome Raiders to the stream where we mock chat, apparently.
Okay, to be fair, I don't mock everyone else. I only mock Cam because me and him are IRL friends.
Yeah, there is that. Okay, that was like the worst timing ever. That's unfortunate. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Thank you for joining us. If you have any like things you want to talk about or like opinions on recent movies or something like that, feel free to throw them in chat and we can have a conversation about that.
The last movie I watched was...
The last movie I watched, I don't even remember.
The third James Bond movie.
I have never seen any James Bond movie. I know, I'm the worst. I'm admitting it.
The only movies I remember watching is The Matrix, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings.
I don't even know if I've seen the full Star Wars, like, original trilogy and stuff. I've watched some of it ages ago.
And then I also watched Spawn when I was way younger, and for those of you who don't watch Spawn, it's not PG.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say, and it's very bad.
If you do watch James Bond, start with the originals. Duly noted, thank you. Although I believe I've had that advice. I think Jacob has said something along the lines of that at some point.
Listen, if you've been in Jacob's stream, John, you would know.
He talks about
first. It's watch all of them in order except like 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 movies.
He's a bit of a James Bond nut himself. For those that don't.
Why is Cam spamming? Cam just pinged us both.
In the Discord? Amazing. I noticed.
Yes, I don't know why.
Does he want to be in VC? Oh,
It's a picture.
He added us on his sketch. He wants us to see this.
Oh, it's a sketch.
I will go look at the sketch.
No, that's not the sketch. That is...
I will go look at it.
That's not the sketch. That's what he finished earlier.
Oh, okay.
What's with his right eye?
But...
Right eye's off cam.
Jacob is a streamer that I found, like, 6 months ago now? About 7. Because it took about a month for me to have my Prime sub. Because I'd used it on a Psy. I know. I'd used it on a Psy the day before I tuned into Jacob for the first time and went, wait, I really like this. This is amazing. But he's another variety streamer.
I think me and you found Jacob the same month.
Probably. It was during 30 Days of Gaming. Is when I found Jacob.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Me, you, and, oddly enough, my girlfriend, all found Jacob at the same time.
That's... Which, yeah, amused me, because...
Because I was a regular when she was a regular, and when you were a regular.
Yeah.
And then she eventually got promoted to really regular because she watched every single day, every single stream.
Yeah, which was slightly ridiculous.
And
I did that for a while. And then I needed a break.
You found Jacob around the end of the... You found
No, I did that... I did that right before Mario Weekend, and then Mario Weekend happened, and I was just like, wait, I need a break. Because I've just watched, like... Okay. That's interesting. But Jacob is a James Bond nut himself, noting, I feel like I should point out, I'm referring to Clubbin' Baby Seals on Twitch. He's awesome.
Yep. Clubbin_baby_seals.
And I feel like I should point out for integrity. The nickname is referring to baby seals on the dance floor. Not anything else.
Yes.
Not anything your sicko minds can come up with. Chat. I'm being a pain.
Like clubbing baby seals, literally.
Yeah, that.
like
that. It's not that. It's baby seals on the dance floor.
I think we all thought that. I think we all thought that at first. Like,
I don't know if I did. I don't think I made an assumption on that.
I mean, at first I thought it was just a name, but then I was thinking about it. Like, I wonder if there's an actual meaning. And I asked them in Discord, it's like, so wait, is it like clubbing, like dancing kind of clubbing, or is it clubbing?
Yeah.
And they're like,
but he is very
floor,
much
like,
a James Bond nut. So I've heard a bit about the movies and which ones are good and which ones are terrible. At least, like, I think it was a while ago that I.
All you have to do is say. All you have to do is go into his chat and ask him which James Bond movies are good, and then he'll go on like a half-hour tangent.
I mean, it's better that than being me who can't figure out what to talk about after like 5 minutes without someone co-commenting.
I mean, at least when I'm here, you can insult me because I usually do something stupid whenever you're not talking.
I mean, you aren't wrong.
I'm not wrong, you're like.
I just said you weren't, so I feel like that answers your question.
I didn't hear you.
Oh. You were too busy talking over me, making the same joke I was in the middle of making. Good job.
Yes.
This is a very loud, suddenly, like, kind of metal song. I don't know. I don't know genres. I can't, like, name... I can't take a song and be like, oh, that's obviously drum and bass, or something like that. I just can't. None of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you will join VC whenever I finish this level, because I have to give you the role, and I'm not going to pause the game just for you, especially when I'm almost done with the level. This feels like this might be a touch loud. Thanks, music. I really need to turn on volume normalization. Well, I mean, the level just ended, so... Just sit in lobby.
Also, with Cam here, it'll be like the first time we all VC'd together.
No, it won't, because we'll be missing Chad and, like, 20 other people.
We'll be missing Jacob, Tractor, Chad.
Jacob wasn't there. At least not for long. Let me roll.
Yeah, well, Jacob, yeah. Yeah, he left when my girlfriend made all of our years bleed.
Yeah,
Hello?
basically. Hello.
Oh.
I'm waiting for the second.
And this would not be the first time.
What?
This would not be the first time I was in VC.
No.
Time.
We didn't say that. We said it would be just
about
like
the first
our
time
first
all
time.
three of us were.
Oh, okay.
In Jacob's casual chat, which
Yeah.
I was also playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember all 20 people that joined.
That was ridiculous, and it was amazing,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
That was,
there we go.
I think,
That was the
stupidest
first time.
stream ever.
It was the dumbest thing
That was
I
like
think I've ever
the
done.
first
but it
time
was
we all got
amazing.
it.
Okay. I didn't turn cam up high enough. Let me do that.
I'm just really being quiet right now.
Oh. Well, then I might
I
regret
mean, your
turning
mic
you
in
up
general is
then.
actually just a little quiet.
Let's try 140. It probably also doesn't help that I'm trying to tune your volume to the loudest song we've had so far.
Yeah.
That probably isn't helping things much. Ugh!
No, probably not.
Oh, let's fail another bonus level.
No.
Let's go. So I'm the worst at these.
I gotta get money for the Switch eShop soon because I need
Sword and
to
Shield.
get Joker. No, I need to get Joker for Smash, man.
You know what would be amazing? Having money. Or having a Switch.
I feel you. I feel you.
I would have so, like, curb stomped everybody in Mario Kart yesterday. That would have been amazing. I am good at Mario
Was it Mario Kart
Kart.
yesterday?
It was Mario Kart and... what was the other thing? Payday, I think.
What about RE7?
That lasted like 5 minutes.
March.
That lasted like 5
Oh?
minutes
Wait, did it actually?
because I think it was 20 because Sudden Link was crapping out so much that Jacob was just like, no. His internet was just so broken that he felt that he couldn't stream. Which is saying something considering like Mario Kart was full of drop frames. And he still eventually got to the point where he was like, nah, I can't. We're just done here. Goodbye. I wasn't there. I just, like, read it in Discord. And was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
I would probably be playing Smash right now.
He hasn't even, like, streamed today yet. And we are way past start times. He's been running test streams again and just staring at the bandwidth monitor being in the dirt on Twitch Inspector. Well, no, he's been running OBS for his normal stream time, just without actually, like, streaming it, with bandwidth test mode on.
Like the test stream, basically.
Yeah, that.
To sum it up in layman's terms.
Yeah. And Ben sitting there like, well, this is rip this. Rip everything about this ever happening. Why? That was like the trolliest thing you could have done, game. Did you see what happened? I assumed it was gonna flick to blue, because that's what it does when it's the last color on screen, but it spawned the next chain in right as I shot, and so it didn't switch colors. And it was just like, oh, thanks, game, for being the trolliest thing ever.
Oh yeah, sorry if I don't talk too much this time.
Oh, okay.
Kinda, just sketchy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good, I didn't want to hear your voice anymore anyways.
That's depressing because I don't want to hear yours, and here I am.
Oh.
I need to turn you down. Let me do that, please. Because now you're loud as heck. It's almost like trying to adjust your volume against the loudest song ever would cause your volume to be... would cause your volume to be a bit too high. It's almost like that's how that works. It might be too low now, but...
But now it's the quietest song in the world.
This one isn't too quiet. It just doesn't have many instruments.
Fair enough.
It's less
Sounds
about
to me like it's just a piano.
Yeah, that's why it's quiet. It's not that it's quiet, it just doesn't have more than one instrument.
That's why it's quiet.
fair.
It's not that it's quiet.
It's just, it's quiet.
Well, no, that's why it seems quiet. Shut up. You've made
It's
dumber
because it is
comments.
quiet.
You've made dumber comments over the course of today.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never made dumber comments. Casually goes and tries to figure out which quote all my quotes were.
I mean, it's still on the website on Streamlabs.
I know. I just don't feel like it.
There you go.
There's one. Cam wins.
Didn't even really.
Well, that tells me. Well, I know where they all are now. Because they're all there.
Well, didn't we do 2 game nights? No, we didn't.
Nope, not that one.
That one's before.
You
No,
had
I only did one with you.
One job. And you,
So that
you
means-
failed.
I could be a troll.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, that.
Cam wasn't there for that.
I could be a troll and be like, What about all those times on off-stream that I quoted you in QuoteBot, except I didn't? That would be the meanest thing ever. It would be hilarious. It's like, oh, we were doing
Nobody would ever understand.
We were doing off-stream game night, but I threw it in the QuoteBot anyway. Well, I mean, the QuoteBot is 4 out of context.
I would be so...
The point of QuoteBot is out of context, so, like, complaining about no one understanding is like, but that's the point of QuoteBot. It's to be out of context, so, like...
The worst part is Cam doesn't understand any of these.
You're right.
Yeah.
God, I need like a mixer. I'll be right back.
You need a mixer?
I feel like that's not the word he said. I just don't know the word he said.
Why'd I say that?
I don't know. I mean, we could. I
know
pull up
why
the
I
VOD
said it.
somewhere. I don't know where the VOD is.
Well, I know why I said it, but like,
Probably
I don't know
buried
why
in the
I
VOD.
said it.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I just don't care. I just want to make fun of you anyway, so I don't care. Ugh, why are you giving me dreams?
I still have not done anything on Echo right now, even though I should be.
Well, I mean, I haven't done anything on Cypher in months, even though I should be, so... Welcome to the club. And I don't think I've done any editing, like, the last week, so there's that, too.
See, I was talking to Chris, and, like, I decided, after I do a little bit of coding to get used to it, I'm probably going to move on to, like, editing. See if I can find something to edit.
Okay.
So I kind of want to try editing out a little bit.
I feel like crap that this is taking so long, like for my weekend highlights. I feel like the worst person ever. Especially when earlier I was all like, I'll have this done before the end of the year. Nope. Or at least part 1. Nope. We're not. We are in the end of March. We are a third of the way through the new year. And we are nowhere near done yet. Oh my gosh, stop pinging me. I think that caused everything to lag.
Here you go.
Thank you for the
Just to make up for it.
Yes, let's make up for the lag by making it lag.
Exactly.
Even worse, because the bit cup is now completely packed. I'm so glad I'm not running like the really tall bit cup, like a full-blown beer glass bit cup.
Yeah.
If that thing filled up, oh my gosh. Oh, that wasn't you pinging. That was.
You know what's worse? I would purposely. You know what's worse? I would purposely save up just to fill it up.
Me too.
Hi.
Hello. I'm back.
What is this
Welcome back.
accent?
The ping was called.
I'm not
Jacob
trying to do an
Whitmire.
accent. I'm just...
That's what the ping was.
Oh.
Oh.
Jacob's playing La Mulana in PowerPoint mode. That's what we've been calling it. Slideshow slash PowerPoint mode. Is the
Frame Drop City.
yeah.
Dude, we should totally just like make music out of that. Frame Drop City. It's gonna be the name of it.
Well, I mean, the problem with this is that the audio doesn't cut out, but the video cuts out. That's why it's called a frame drop and not an audio drop.
Come on in. Just the name Frame Drop City sounds like a rap.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like.
I thought you were meaning like taking the audio from like YouTube movieing, you know? Like making one of those
we could do something like that and then
out
make
of
it
the
ourselves.
audio, but the problem with this is that it wouldn't do exactly what you were thinking, or what I thought you were thinking, because of the whole concept
Right.
of The audio doesn't cut. The audio is the one thing that continues functioning. It's just the entire video.
I clicked the backspace.
That was the one thing with Mario Kart. Slideshow City with a racing game. Oh my gosh, it set off my motion sickness so hard. Just watch.
All hail Lord Helix.
All hail
right.
Lord Helix. It's almost like the name of that emote is Praise It.
You're
You're
right.
right.
Which, to be fair,
Never
is the
take
perfect-
that away from me.
is the perfect name for a global emote of Lord Helix. It's perfect. Can I just point out
It's
the
almost
fact-
like I have more emotes than he does.
You don't have more emotes than I do.
Oh no, I definitely don't.
Well, both for that reason, and also I have fun too, so there's that.
But he doesn't, so that's all that matters.
I also have the
So Cam,
gift sub.
who's the reason that we lose all of our soul links?
You?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, haven't you seen your teams?
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, because it was me who let you kill my Espeon and my Jolteon that I could have caught.
Look, man, it was just an unfortunate series of events. All I'm saying is I won the race, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, you won the race because they summoned a Dragonite and was like, hey,
Okay.
I'm a Dragonite, and you have a mediocre Pokemon that got one-shotted by the Dragonite at level 10, even though the Dragonite was level 5.
Can I
Yeah,
just
well-
point out the fact that winning a race in a team sport that is not about racing is called
No,
being
no.
Oh
a
no,
jerk.
no, no! This one's different.
Oh, okay.
It was different.
Okay. I thought
We
you
got
were
done
like,
with the Soul Link.
I got the farthest in the Soul Link, even though it's a Soul Link, or something dumb like that.
No.
And I'm
No,
just
we
like
got sick of
that,
Soul Link.
and I'm just sitting here like, winning the race
We got-
in a team thing is called being a jerk, not winning the race.
See, we.
And yes, I did have to take a moment to pause the game and stare directly into the camera to make that
I've seen
point.
that.
I watched it happen.
Yeah. So,
Aw.
the reason was we got sick of losing Soul Links by the first gym. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't even
Good
ask me,
job. That's
See,
impressive.
I never whited out. And Cam
This is
whited
an
out
impressive
like 2 or 3
level
times.
of Soul Link fails. I feel like I should point
Yeah.
out, for those who don't know what a Soul Link is, it's a Pokemon like special rule set, which makes it be more team based. I'm not gonna go into full details because I'm too lazy to like remember the rules enough to fully explain
That,
them.
and you might end up doing it in the future anyways.
Well, I mean, that would make me want to
Just
explain the rules now more than not, because it would mean
True.
less explaining to do later, but...
You would
no,
still explain
it's
it later anyways.
Fair, but
Just don't ask me to do it.
I wouldn't...
Yeah.
I'll just explain rules that somebody doesn't understand, if needed be.
I should really
So
go
you
check
guys don't have to though.
what dinged my Discord, but I'm lazy. And I don't want to.
I can look see if it was something to do with me.
well,
well,
I
that's
mean, it
not-
was something
what-
in
what
my
did you-
server. I can tell you that much. I just don't know what it was.
Bro, why did you DM me, Brendan?
What did I DM you?
You are.
What did I DM?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's not loading.
Exactly, it's not loading for me either.
What is
Discord, it's Discord
Don't
breaking.
know. Yeah, for me.
it? A little bit.
Great.
Maybe
Just-
if I go on my phone and do it.
Yeah, how about I try that as well?
Because you know what I DM'd you. Actually, it's the same thing I already DM'd John a couple days ago, and I DM'd it you yesterday. Or the day before.
Oh, it's nothing apparently.
I'm casually looking, and all I see is ejaculation salt.
Can you not? Whatever you just said. It's almost like
translation.
Yeah, PG.
It's almost like
It's a
you're
translation
on a PG
from Incineroar.
stream. It's almost like you're on a PG stream.
I
forgot to go back
well,
to
the
the
question
menu.
is that PG or is that not PG?
I don't really know what to classify it.
Safe and sorry.
Feel like
I'm just
I'd
not gonna say it again.
Yeah, I'd probably go with non PG.
we could let Automod take care of it. Figure it out.
I'm not.
feel like
I'm
that
not
could-
doing it this time.
I feel like that could be one of the things that Automod should catch, but doesn't.
Put that in a whitelist.
Well, no. If I'm gonna mess with it, then I'm just going to go find if I'm gonna go check if Nightbot has a default like PG word list that I can just enable Nightbot on the channel and be done with it because I'm so done. That was fun.
You didn't even think anything of it, Cam, did you?
No, I did not.
Good job.
Oh God. The journeys of school.
Yeah.
Why?
The whole like
Yeah,
10
that
minutes
brings
into
me
Smash
cool.
we had.
That's bolding. This is a problem. I have concern. I have concern by these chains. I have sincere concern with these chains.
Why?
I want sugar.
No
Give
sugar
me
for you.
sugar.
I have an idea. It's called Go Get Something That Has Sugar. Or Sugar.
Okay. Hey Cam, you want to watch me do another Death Cup?
No.
Don't do
Oh.
another death cup.
The first one was bad enough.
Those are the where you mix a whole bunch of stupid crap together, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't. I don't want to be involved in that.
Oh
Sam's
no, I
been
did it
doing
a long
enough
time
of
ago.
that. Sam's been doing enough of that. You want to hear what Sam did? I'd prefer to wait until Sam was
Oh
actually
God,
here
what'd
to
Sam
say.
do?
It was amazing and totally terrible all at once. He took tea, boiled the tea
Okay.
normally,
Okay.
cut open the bag, dumped it in the water, just for good measure, and I don't even remember what all else he did. He did some other terrible stuff. And then froze it. And then threw it outside because he realized this is an abomination and I'm not going to even try to eat it.
Wow.
Like a smart person does.
Yeah,
I feel like I should note he did another one of
took
those
sip of a
recently.
Death Cup.
He did another one of those recently. How many condiments do I have in the fridge? Let's mix them all together and freeze that. That one he did take a taste of before, you know.
I just punched my mic.
Good job.
Good job.
Thanks.
That one he did taste
I
before
sucker punch.
before
Punch.
freezing it all in ice cubes and then throwing them outside. Because why not?
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know why
not?
he bothers
Wow.
like freezing them when he lives in Canada, so like cold is not really an issue for him right now. So I don't entirely understand the freezing.
I
but
mean...
whatever.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
Chug sparkling. Want to chug some sparkling water with me?
I would 110% not do that again. Hey, when's the next time I'm going over?
Whenever you decide to text your parents and ask them if you can come over.
I don't have to ask. I just need a ride.
Well, I can't give you a ride.
Sounds like a you problem. Get your license, bud.
How's it? You're the one who wants to come over.
I was just asking a simple question. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds like it's
I'll be
from
right back.
Secret of Mana.
Does it?
This is definitely Secret of Mana.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
actually.
I can definitely tell.
See,
Let's find
I can't
out.
actually see the thing. Oh, it is.
Yep, Secret of Mana.
Totally is.
Predictions.
I was waiting
I
on the now
recently
playing
played through the
score.
remaster version.
I have concern.
Yeah.
Again. Hope that these changed. I'm too busy listening and trying to figure out what the heck this conversation is supposed to be to not be terrible at this game. I mean, I'm not dying. That's for sure. But I'm also not doing, great. I also can't go too late because I'm going to... I need to go for my walk today because I skipped that because I was lazy this morning.
Wow.
And so I wanted to
I'm really tempted to play Mega Man right now, or like Smash right now, but I can't play those games without sound.
Yeah, then don't play them.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to. I'm just saying, like, I'm kidding you.
This is why you need an actual headset.
I have an actual headset.
This is why you need to use it on your desktop.
How's that gonna help me?
I thought the problem was that you, like... I don't know.
I want to play the games that with sound, but the problem is they're on my Switch.
Oh, right. I totally forgot that the Switch existed.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hello. I am Carl, the android sent by Cyberlife.
No, you're not.
This is what's happening.
I'm the
Oh,
android
my name
sent
is...
by Cyberlife.
No, you're not. No. Stop.
Oh, great. That dripped out again.
I'm the real Connor.
You are not.
Capture, please. There you
Actually, I know who is the real Connor. Our friend Connor.
My immersion.
Your immersion?
Yes, my immersion. Do you even know what that means?
Depends.
go. I do.
No, it really
Immersion.
doesn't. Just look it up. You're not
Just
gonna
don't know
define
it.
something if you don't know what it means.
I just
Cam,
don't
do you know
if
what
it's-
immersion means without looking it up?
Give me a second.
You casually look it up.
You lie.
Don't mind the fact that I almost spelt it wrong.
Good job. This is a new level of dumb.
You're right. Deep mental involvement.
Or the action of immersing someone or something in the liquid.
It's not
I'm
the
not
context
sure
that I
that's
was
the-
using it in. So therefore, it is
Why
wrong.
did I get pinged now? What's pinging me now? I go check.
I am not sure.
Playing this game. I'm assuming it's some streamer going live that I haven't like muted yet. That I don't care enough about, or that I do care enough about to not mute them. Like, Durst.
So how is the drawing?
Half decent.
That's not good enough. Need a better answer.
Mediocre.
The same answer, just worded different.
Exactly.
It's almost like that was the joke. What a stunning turn of events.
What?
John's catchphrase is what a stunning turn of events.
It really
Why
is.
am I? Why has that not been quoted yet?
But
This is
I'm
a
not
good
going to quote
question.
it, but I'm not.
You're not going to? Why not? You have QuoteBot because you don't want to mess it up 5 times
right.
in a row in front of Sam. In front of Cam. I called you Sam. I'm sorry.
I'll get it right first time. I don't think Cam. I don't think you can.
Cam doesn't have access. I don't believe.
I got it.
I don't believe you have QuoteBot access.
Does that work? Nope.
Well, I mean, it would.
I tried.
Except for the fact that you don't have access.
Oh, I mean, that would mean I would have gotten it right.
I mean, Trickster technically got it right, other than quotation marks or
I'm
Any-
sorry.
You're welcome.
any like style
Without me.
kind of points. Apparently that's what I need to do. If I want Trickster to not mess up everything he types, it's called get Cam into the voice call.
Yes.
And then apparently he can type fine. Just because he's too busy worrying over not being an idiot in front of, looking like an idiot next to Cam.
I mean,
That's
he's
because
always
Cam
an
is the
idiot.
dumber one of the two.
No,
The dumber of the two of
that's
us.
the point.
Yes.
You're too focused
I mean,
on
I'm just
making sure
saying,
that it doesn't
you're-
look like the opposite is the case.
True.
To mess up your typing.
Very true.
Which,
I mean,
to be fair,
Also, you
It's
say that, but you
hilarious.
do not know how many times Cam has had to grade my English papers in the last, like, 2 years.
I mean, last year I didn't grade a single one, so that's
Yeah.
non-applicable. I
Oh.
cannot answer that. I didn't have English
Cam,
11.
You remember what the Google Docs said about our grade level?
Oh, our like 5th grade reading or writing level?
So back in 9th grade, we had to make a story together. It was a group project between 3 of us, and we
Blind Man
called
and
the
the
story "The Blind Man and the Muffin."
Yes. It was the greatest story known in history.
We looked through Google Docs recently to see it, and apparently our grade level was the 5th grade level for writing in freshman year of high school.
Yep.
good job.
I will actually link it into the description.
Oh God!
This is not a YouTube
Don't-
video.
Don't show our horrible story that has so many grammatical errors. That
Oh,
you
I fixed
even had-
those. I fixed those.
You fixed some of them, not all of them.
Well, yeah, because I only had so much time on a computer. Jeez.
Also, to be fair, it still doesn't make sense. Like the wording
Oh,
doesn't make
yeah,
sense.
of course
Grammar
it
correct.
doesn't make sense. We're stupid.
We still are.
Just gonna go out and say that,
Yeah.
apparently. We're just gonna right out there and, well, that's because we're stupid.
Awesome.
Well, you gotta get the
Go out and
content
say it.
somehow. I just did.
You know, if I wasn't too busy trying to not be terrible at this game, I would quote about that.
Brandon, y'all, you.
Got up to get water.
That's what a stunning turn of events.
What do I need to quote, Bob?
That's because we're stupid.
Okay.
And you can put both of your
I thought you said
names
that's
on it.
because we were stupid.
Oh no, we are stupid. What do you mean? I'm just saying I failed modern U.S. history, so take that as you will.
I didn't
I
fail any
mean-
classes till last semester.
That's because you're stupid.
What?
Yeah.
You failed the freshman class! And then a sophomore class!
Mhm.
And then a junior class, I think.
Uh huh.
Thanks, Trix.
No. I didn't fail a single junior class. Thank you very much.
Oh.
I just didn't take that junior class.
Okay. I understand what is occurring now, or what I got pinged for. The Jason has apparently not only posted a new YouTube video, but is apparently streaming. The Jason Paradise.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. I don't know if I'll raid him after, or if I'll raid into the PowerPoint, or if I'll raid somewhere else.
I don't know if you should raid him in the power.
I don't know about the PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint makes me want to raid into it more, not less. Just because of the lull.
Just because of the...
Because lol.
I was about to put Brendan for my name, but then I realized no one would know me as Brendan, so.
I mean, we would. And calling us nobody?
There we go.
Well, I mean, I could just, like, make a stupidly misspelled nickname that's Brendan. Like...
Nadnarb?
Yeah, let's not talk about Nabner.
Oh,
Nadner?
no.
Or Naramac. Or
Oh,
Nahaj.
Nahaj. Bro, Nahaj was
there
the
was-
best.
There was one whole year, was it sophomore year?
It was before Nahaj graduated, so yeah.
Yeah, so sophomore year, me, Cam, and our friend John, it's funny his name's John, we all, called each other by our names, but backwards.
Why would you do that to
We
yourself?
were bored, and I was like, hey, I wonder what our names are backwards, and I was like, oh, hey, Nahaj. And then they were like, you know
Naramac.
what, let's just call each other everyone. And Cam has the best out of the three, which is Naramac. And it sounds like actually half cool, like an alien. And then I have
I feel like
Nabner.
the key word in that is half cool.
Yeah.
Because
A
it
minute
still
later.
sounds
It's
kind of
Normac, but okay.
Name's Normac.
I mean,
I wanna see if-
I can't be one to talk about stupid nicknames, considering my nickname on IRC is and always has been literally John Loggy. Also
Oh.
known as literally my name. First and last. That's it. This is hardest to think of nickname ever.
I mean, every time I come up with an account for something, I had to think of a new name.
I mean, there's also the fact.
Yeah, and all your nicknames all have Cam in them.
Well, yeah, that's how I identify.
Well, that-
Identified as Cam, not
True.
Blaze Shadow 593.
Hey, that is a name I want to change.
And
I
you
feel
indeed
like-
have changed it, just not on everything.
I'm not spending $5 on Xbox to change my name.
Oh, I
Make a whole new
forgot.
account.
You actually have to spend $5 on Xbox.
I don't want to make a new account because I don't want to lose my gamer score.
That didn't
Oh
go.
no.
I definitely didn't accidentally click onto the wrong model. Which caused the game to get
Also,
very
there's the fact that I'm literally never going to play on my Xbox again.
Oh?
I mean, speaking of terrible
Except
names,
for maybe
we
Red
have
Dead 2.
my actual username, a little loggy. That's
I mean,
a
that's
li-
not bad. It's just a play on words.
Yeah, it's a terrible
last
pun
name.
based on my actual last name.
Yeah.
It's a
I
pun
mean-
of my actual last name is Loggy, and it kind of looks like Laggy. So, perfect pun. 10 out of 10. Because my internet
Would
and
definitely.
Minecraft and everything else, and sometimes even my brain,
Time to
are
play
all
Minecraft.
a little laggy. Best pun time.
Well, looks like oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Launcher's launching.
you're just sitting there waiting on it, and I'm just like, lol, my desktop is overpowered, and so it would have been booted by now.
Oh, it launched. I was just not paying attention enough.
Well, no,
I feel like Color
I can load 100 mods in modded Minecraft in like less than a minute on this computer.
I can load 7 in about half an hour.
Fair enough, I guess.
How many mods do I have? That's the real question. Get out of here, Spotify. Oh, there's the shortcut.
You know, I used to
Now,
use
are we
Pretzel for
talking,
my
like-
music, and like Sam complained because it was very generic, and I can admit that it was very generic, but there was this problem called the songs like being loaded by Pretzel because it's a streaming service lagged out my internet enough where I dropped frames every song change.
Oof.
That's how touchy my internet is. To be fair, part of that is how Pretzel loads songs. It doesn't, like, load them gradually. It loads all of the next song when that song starts playing. Or all of the song at once. Like, not doing it slowly or anything, which might help. But
I have
on the
20. 21 mods, including cores that go with mods.
Yeah. Because those count as mods.
Yes. To some
By
people, they do.
definition. Well, no, for everybody they do. Whether or not they are required,
yeah.
like, they still count as a mod. Like, everybody just goes off of, like, Forge's how many mods I have loaded counter on the bottom, which counts all of them. It even counts the, like, 2 that are Forge. That are a part of Forge. Like, Minecraft Forge itself counts as a mod, and then Forge Mod Loader counts as a mod. That's 2 right off the bat.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it is a modification to the Minecraft launcher. That is very under.
Please wait while my computer just lags really hard, that's fine.
It's because I'm talking about mods. And it can't handle it.
Except it can. I know it can.
Mine can barely. I wonder if it'll lag me. How bad it will. No, I can't, like,
saying
my
I thought that
computer
was-
is so bad. I cannot load the latest edition of Minecraft. I'm stuck on 1.8.9. And my Forge is 1.7.10.
Hello.
It'll just crash my Minecraft, and I'll have to continuously load it over and over.
Luxor.
What is
Luxor.
the song?
I don't know what the song is. Luxor.
Do exclamation point song in the chat, Brendan. Come on.
I already did.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not in chat. I'm loading Minecraft.
The Luxor just randomly was like, nah, I don't need to be in full screen anymore. Let's just, like, not. Why are you tiny
Weird,
now?
what's that?
Full screen.
Okay. Stop it. What is even
That's
happening?
what she said.
Oh, shut up.
Cam.
Okay. This is a problem.
Minecraft. Here we go.
Okay. I apparently have to load the game before I can even get it to stay on screen long enough for me to, like, get the capture working right. There we go. Welcome back to actually capturing the screen. Isn't that nice?
And welcome back to another episode of Luxor 2.
Except I don't actually keep track of episodes or anything else. And this is a stream. And I'm not recording it for... Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
God.
recording it to have an episodic format. I'm
Welcome
recording
to
it
another
to dump
Minecraft
the
mod
entire...
showcase.
Yeah, basically.
Luxor 2. Mod.
Luxor 2 mod. I'm actually half tempted. I'm gonna look that up.
There are Luxor 2 mods. There are mods for this game. I know. There are.
I'm
several-
looking it up for like a Minecraft mod though.
Oh no, there's not a Minecraft mod for this game. There are like
There
fan
actu-
games based on this. Make sure it's actually based on this game as opposed to, you know, just being based
Yeah, I'm already done.
on like actual Luxor, considering that that's a real place that really exists.
Hold on. I just thought about this and it came into my head. How do the balls slot in between balls and push all the balls away?
It's called Don't Question Video Game Physics. You should know this one.
But I question video game physics.
Yeah, the problem is you seem to be thinking that this game cares.
True.
When
I'm
I was-
probably in a dimension I should not be in right now. If I remember this save file correctly.
which I would like to remind you, like, in a game where there's actual physics engines that, like, do physicsy stuff, questioning physics is A-okay. However, in a game where there is barely anything that could be called a physics engine, questioning physics is dumb.
You're
it's
right.
fine.
Yep.
I am 110% not in the right dimension. I'm in the... I want to say unstable ant? I don't know because there's only one chunk loaded.
This is
Oh,
good.
make that like 7. Oh, maybe not.
Cam, next time you come over to P1C, Battlefield 4?
That.
No.
Bro, we haven't done that in so long. Oh, there's a meteor right next to me. Yep, I'm not playing this. Did I ever?
I mean,
Bro, I was on my way to
Did
get
you
minus
just
3.
nope out
Cam,
of
now
the
it's not-
save? Really?
Maybe.
Good job.
Goodbye,
Cam.
Minecraft.
you know what's funny when we did the Battlefield 4 2P1C?
We were actually good.
Yeah, whenever we... Okay, so whenever we did 2 players, 1 controller in Battlefield 4, we did consistently better than either one of us playing by ourselves.
And I'm
That's-
the
Actually hilarious.
FPS gamer,
That's actually hilarious.
by the way. Which
I
is
don't know how-
depressing, honestly.
I don't know if you can say that anymore with how much Trickster's been playing CSGO.
Well, I don't have a computer to play games like that on. I'm more of like
I
a
haven't played
console
CSGO in a
player.
little while.
Oh, okay. What?
I haven't played CSGO in a little while.
Like, last week?
And whenever I play, it's usually with Chris, as I've started getting bored
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
when it's not with Chris.
That's actually one of the reasons that I don't, like, not stream games much, unless it's multiplayer stuff. And even then, is because I just get bored. Or, like, I also have
This
weird
music is
attention-
getting faster.
I also have weird attention
Yeah.
span things, which means that
Right.
like issues where sometimes I can't like focus on something for long periods of time if I don't have a second thing running. Like if I'm not doing multiple things.
I will be right
Yeah.
back, actually.
Okay.
Streaming and hanging out with Chad and chatting with you idiots and that kind of thing usually covers that when it comes
Wow.
to games.
Yeah, for me, I'm similar. I almost have to have... I used to have a YouTube video or something on my side whenever I played a game.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I've been working to try to stop that because it takes away from the game,
There's a bit of that. Yeah.
naturally.
That's one of the reasons I've been trying to do more streaming of that than anything else because that doesn't take away from it. You know. You know how that works.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that you filled my bitcode just to, like, troll me.
Yeah.
Also, I think we're finishing Stage 9, which is basically World 9, and then we're gonna be done, I think. At least for tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday yet. We might do more of this. I enjoyed this. And I think I could use a bit of a break from the... And yes, I know I just had a week off, but shush. From, like, the actually having to care about completion kind of stuff.
Okay, now that I'm back and not lagging out.
Oh.
I mean, I would be down to CoComp Wednesday, evening 1.
I don't know. We'll see. I do want to get Mario Wii done. It's just, I don't want to burn myself out on streaming or Mario or something like that in the process. And I need to do it better. When we were doing it before, I had the level that you need a propeller hat, and I was so annoyed at the fact that I had to keep going and getting a propeller hat that like it just ruined the entire experience. I was doing fine until that level, and then that level happened, and I was just like, now I have to go get a propeller. Just for the one. Well, technically it's 2 coins and a secret exit because this game is the worst.
Secrets?
Yeah, basically.
Yep. Also, welcome back.
Oh, hello there.
I hope you're here to
swear I am
money.
to no good. I have no money. Oh wait, maybe I had bits. It's not much, but oh, never mind.
I still haven't built up enough, like, in Twitch that I actually got paid yet. Just pointing that out.
That's a big oof.
Well, I mean, you had to build up 100, and since affiliate, I've been very iffy with the whole streaming thing, partly because I've just been, like, taking it... I think I've been taking it too seriously. That's been part of it. And stressing out too much.
Stop taking streaming so serious, God.
Even though it's kind of like my job right now because I have nothing else better to do.
I mean,
I need to not.
I don't have a job.
I need to like stop stressing myself over it. That's why.
Just calm down. Go to your local McDonald's.
I don't have a
Tell
local
them you're here for an interview. That's okay. Go to the closest one.
Build a McDonald's.
Yes.
Because that will help.
Simple as that.
That's the logical, like.
That's the logical thing to do. Just build a McDonald's.
So you can eat at McDonald's every day.
I mean, it would be kind of free.
I feel like part of this problem is getting the food to where I live. Is its own challenge. Like, you know, the burgers.
Just call up McDonald's. Be like, yo, I need burgers down here.
No, I need burgers down here, stat.
Sure.
Like, what are you, in the
totally
mafia?
not work.
I think it would,
What
John.
the heck is this song? Except
I
it wouldn't
don't
be.
know.
It's Zelda. It's Wind Waker.
Oh?
Right?
Except it's not, but okay.
Oh, I need to borrow that again.
Isn't it Link to the... I thought I saw Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Oh. It kind of sounds like the starting island of Wind Waker, that's why I said it. That makes sense. Okay.
I need to borrow your,
Oh
Wind
God,
Waker.
I missed-
Not Wind Waker. But
I
your
misread
Skyward
this.
Sword.
What
You're
did
not
you...
borrowing my Skyward Sword.
Oh, why did
I
you do
misread-
that? I think I
I
know what
misread
you misread.
prom.
Yep. I knew what you misread.
Yeah, I misread it as well.
I don't know what's sadder, the fact that me and Cam both misread it, or the fact that John knows exactly what we misread.
Yep. Man, it's the internet culture.
I have the most mature co-comers in the world. Obviously, can't you tell? This is what I have to deal
What
with.
do you mean,
You
John?
are very welcome.
This
Now,
would
let
be
me-
more
let-
effective
let me
if
just-
anyone else was
here.
actually here. But,
Here, let me
but
be.
I don't think
Yeah,
that-
right.
This would be more of an
I
effective
actually
speech.
think there is.
Oh, there might
but-
be. I don't know. Sound might still be here or something. I don't know.
But I just gotta say something to this chat here. What you see of me right now, I am 30 times worse.
At school.
No,
I
at school I'm
know.
like 10 times. At school I'm about 50 times worse.
I don't understand why you're not like this at home.
I'm at home right now.
Dip Sherlock.
You just said, why am I not like this at home?
No, I mean like when anybody else is around. It's just.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Cam,
What
what do you
the
say?
heck are you talking about? Because you're
Don't worry about
making
it.
no sense.
Don't
You
worry
can't
about it.
tell.
We have that quote for a reason. By the way, what number is that?
I don't know.
I have to figure this out.
If it's
Number 96. Remember that. Verse 69. This is not how I meant it, Brendan. That was a double.
Hold on! I got this! Hold on! Hold on! I got this!
Oh no, that was amazing. As soon as he said it, I knew I was gonna say something really, really dumb. but I'm not sure I was ready for the amount of dumb.
Nobody's ever ready.
What is
Could you
this?
please meet me in the parking lot?
Yeah, I know. I'm very confused.
I got you. Oh, well. Chrono Trigger's Echoes of the Forest.
Except that's not what it was when it was actually playing. That was the end of
Oh,
the Link
well.
to the Past song. It hadn't flipped yet.
Oh?
Yeah.
Weird flex, but alright.
Okay, now the
It's
game is
reverse
lagging.
69.
I love how that's now quote number 697. You're so close.
Oh, damn. I wish it was.
I
That'd be
know,
great.
right? It would've.
Can we casually delete number...
I still need to go
97?
through quotes anyway, so it's probably gonna end up being way lower than 96, which is unfortunate.
Come on, we gotta make it 69 then.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be 90. It's 69. It's not gonna be that. It's just not gonna be
Well,
96 either.
we should move it. We
We'll
should
see.
find a way
That's all I
to
have to
move our
say.
quotes.
This is the best quote ever, and I'm very happy that it is the first quote in the VOD. Isn't it amazing?
I don't even know why I said that.
I don't know why you said it either. I just find it hilarious, and I feel like it's an amazing.
Oh, I
first
think you
quote.
or Hunter or Chris, one of you three were you guys were playing Uno, and I think one of you three were like getting salty.
Was it Uno or was it not Uno? Was it like golf? And I forgot to update the thing. I feel like it was like golf, and I forgot to update the thing. What we're playing, but I'm not certain of that. Because that was the stream where I forgot to change categories whenever we changed games. Because professional streamer. Hello. Did everybody just die? What? What the heck, game? Okay. Oh, I got kicked. Why does this keep
There
happening?
we go.
I was saying.
literally confused me so much.
Yeah, he wasn't here. It happened again. It happened earlier, Cam.
Yeah, it was. It did.
I mean, I was in stream for it.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out if that was actually Uno or if it was... Because that was the stream that I never bothered changing the category because I just forgot.
That was Uno. It was Uno because I remember very vividly. The
Oh my
Uno
God, you
board
used that
when
word
I
correctly.
when I said that.
What?
Cam, I'm not a moron.
You say that now.
I'm an idiot. I'm not a moron. I know how to use words sometimes.
Just not correctly.
Is there a difference between those? Because I didn't know there was. Thought they were
Yes.
basically synonyms.
Basically?
And thus
Minus
you
the fact
both
that
are
it's wrong.
both morons and idiots.
Yes. I will not deny it.
Technically, words of wisdom on my part. You see, technically, a word can mean anything you want it to mean because words don't exist.
Technically, you're still a moron.
Yeah, what if my definition of moron is being smart, huh?
Yeah. What if my definition of passing a class is failing them all? Which would explain a lot, by the way.
You're right.
Well, I wouldn't be wrong. Why would I be wrong?
Because you're always wrong. I feel like I should point out we have
Except when I'm right.
we have 1599 views total view. Total view.
Should I
views.
refresh?
It's 1588 for me.
Yeah, well,
It-
it's 'cause-
You can buy a free John for
I have,
$15.99.
I have 1596. We're all different. I'm refreshing.
well, mine auto
You can buy a
reloads. Because it's like the streamer dashboard. and
Mine's
it's supposed to do
$59.99.
that.
Yeah.
Yep, mine's 1599. Why is
For
my bed not
$15.99, you can give John money.
Please give me money. No, I'm kidding.
I wasn't expecting that. Please
I'm
give me
only
money.
making your joke from like ages ago that you haven't made in ages.
True. Please come to my stream and give me money.
I don't think anyone can.
Actually,
can
don't.
they?
Except don't, because you don't have a dono button.
And he doesn't have affiliate, so it's not a thing.
Yeah,
I really
it's
need
not
to get
affiliate,
on.
so-
I well, no, you can have a donation button without having affiliate. Donations are through Streamlabs. They don't require affiliate.
I know.
Oh no, my red.
It's just everything else is through Twitch.
True.
Oh, okay.
Can I like not have to keep sharpening my red, please?
For one thing,
Maybe you should just.
I gave you too many points.
Lamau.
There we
That's
go.
fine. Just keep it. Oh.
No.
Get wrecked.
With that, I'm gonna say thank you all for watching. I should switch like scenes and do all the things. Oh gosh, it's back. Okay, there we go.
I have the Discord bot.
Welcome
I have
back
to be
to
the bot.
Tricksters the Discord.
The
bot.
broken bot.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I'm about done for the night. So with that, I'm gonna say thank you all for watching.
Cam, don't-
I hope
don't-
you enjoyed. Trickster, shut up. As is
Cam,
flashing.
just
above
don't- Shut
my-
up!
As is flashing above
Cam,
my
no, you.
head.
Dude,
Thank
I
you
won't
everybody who rated, specifically Sal and Fenrold. I almost forgot Fenrold's name. This is going well. As well as everybody for the bits. You guys
You're
are
welcome.
awesome.
No,
and
you're
thank you for
awesome.
co-commenting. It was very nice as well. It was fun. I enjoyed that. We'll come back on Wednesday. Tuesday is a bonus day off because things. that I don't want to explain again because I already did it once.
It's about to end in like 5 seconds.
And so
You
we
can
will
scream
be
whatever you
back
want in 7
most
minutes,
likely
we're good.
on Wednesday. And I can't think of anything else to say. Who should we raid?
Slideshow.
Jacob? Okay.
Slideshow.
Close the
Slide.
game.
Slideshow.
Let me actually close the game for a moment.
1.
Who's Zero streaming?
Don't know who that is.
You know
Yep,
who Zero is?
Jacobs.
Oh, yeah, I do know who Zero is. I'm stupid.
Yeah, he's streaming
Let
for
me-
2,680 years.
Holy heck, that's a lot.
I mean, he's a professional Smash player.
Yeah, right? He's only the #1 Smash 4 player in the world.
I mean,
Here we go. Best
You're
raid
nuts.
message
He only-
ever.
He only had a 50
Can you
win
stop
streak in
fighting
Denver
for
time.
5 seconds so we can do this raid? That would be really great.
no.
No.
Either way.
I can.
I'm gonna say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the usual stuff. Join the Discord if you want to hang out with these idiots at some point off stream.
Exclamation point Discord.
Well,
Wait,
and,
is that
you
even
know,
the right one?
Yeah, and it's also
Okay, I was
in
right.
the info. It's also in the info.
Yeah, you could do that too. Or it could be a cool
Copy
guy.
the raid message. Say hi to Jacob. Say everyone is sorry for the fact that his internet sucks. I don't know. I should
But I'm
actually
busy.
like open Jacob's stream before I click the button. But I don't want to actually start playing Jacob's stream. The Ruins of an Ancient Civilization Microsoft PowerPoint. Best title! I love the title.
Oh my god.
Jacob, you're the best sometimes.
Oh
And right
my
now is
God.
and now I'm dropping frames. Amazing.
Yeah,
I'm dropping
I
frames
see that.
just from loading the stream. Okay,
Yeah, your
bye.
stream is contaminating.
Bye bye.
You can press